What's up guys, this is Ronnie. Welcome back to tutorial 61, and today's topic will be how to create payslip or salary slip using CSV input, and definitely we'll be going to use Reportlab and Python for the supporting library. So in the last tutorial or last couple of tutorial we have seen how to create some custom template. So those knowledge will be useful for this tutorial. So there are three different things we'll be going to use in this tutorial. So one thing, we'll be going to read from the CSV file, and after that we'll be going to create one custom template, and definitely we'll be going to use different Python functions like for loop, append, many different things. Okay, list, string splitting or string matching, many different things. I don't know. Okay, so that is why this is very useful, that you should have the basic and intermediate knowledge of Python and Reportlab. So that is why I created more than 50 or 60 tutorial like with all the different components with small use cases, and from this tutorial onwards we'll be going to some sort of use cases. So in this tutorial we'll be going to showcase how to generate payslip. In the upcoming or future tutorials there will be more use cases. So that is why actually I want to highlight one thing. As you can see, this is kind of a very real kind of a real life scenario or kind of a practical use case. Like every company is having their own payroll management system. They use some sort of application, or they have application to generate the payslip. So if you're working in some sort of same assignment, you can use my code inside your application. You can just port this code inside your application. You can do some sort of modification, and after that it is actually up and running. It will be up and running for you. So that is why I'll highly recommend you guys to watch the video till the end. You will get lots of learning, lots of new things. It will be exciting, challenging, and definitely if you have any question you can ask me as well. So without wasting further time, so this is going to be our template. So first three is going to be kind of constant, like company name, address, and which month, and remaining things, the data will be coming from CSV. Okay, and some fun things are there, so I'll be going to explain this thing while writing the code. Okay, so this is the overall objective. This is going to be very important. If you understand this code, then probably you can do so many things like reading from the CSV, generating the PDF, and we are going to use a custom template. So definitely it is going to help you a lot to understand like some real world examples or real use cases where actually PDF and Reportlab and Python can help you to get some job. Here you are working for a freelance, or you are going to start your career in freelance, so you can understand which are the areas you can develop. And one more thing, like those are actually thinking to develop some sort of application, so you can create some sort of application, portable application, where you can use Python and Reportlab. So it will give you an input file, and it will have some sort of mock-up template, and that so the template will feed the data, will be able to feed the data from the CSV and can generate some reports. So just think about in that way, like one step further, how you can like get this knowledge useful for your actual use cases or practice. So just watching my videos are not going to help you. I can only give you some sort of idea, and after that actual application or use will be definitely come from your side. So once you watch this video, try to do some sort of practice, write your own code by your own code, then only you will get some idea. So enough of talking. So I don't want to make yourself or make myself bored. So let's go ahead and start writing the code. So first thing first, this is our salary slip. So if I open this thing, so this is a CSV file. All details are here actually. So if you see here, first column is employee ID, second column is PAN, UN, so many different things are there. So what I'll do, I'll just try to open this thing from text editor. It will be easier to understand. So what is salary? So this is, let me text edit. So this is how it is. So employee ID, PAN, so many things are there, so we'll be going to use this thing one by one. So first thing first, let me just minimize this thing and start writing the code from here. Okay, so it should be tutorial 61. I think I should increase the size a bit. Yes, right now it is fine. So then it will be generate PDF, generate payslip from CSV using Reportlab. Okay, done. So first thing first, we're going to import some necessary libraries. We are going to read from CSV, so definitely we need IO. What is this? I think IO automatically it is taking. Okay, Next thing is that from reportlab.pdf gen import canvas. Okay, next thing is that platypus, from reportlab.platypus import simple doc template. We need table, right? We need table style, we need frame, we need frame, and we need spacer. Okay, that's it. Next, from reportlab.leave.styles, reportlab.leave.styles, and this is going to be get sample style sheet. Okay, next thing is that from reportlab.leave.units, and we're going to input this centimeter, and last thing probably reportlab.leave import reportlab leave class. Okay, fine. So all our necessary libraries are imported. So now let me open this thing. So okay, this 3 columns or 3 row, only 1 row 1 column, so are kind of constant value. I just forgot to put this thing in the CSV, so I'll just create one variable and assign this thing. So total technology, then address, then payslip for the month. So for that thing, let me create 3 variable over here. So one is company. Okay, next, okay, what is happening, I don't know. Company, then this, then probably it's my our YouTube channel name, just put it total technology. Okay, then put address. In the address we'll put something like 4A by CC, London. Okay, 5 W QWE, United Kingdom. Okay, and next month. Okay, in salary slip month of June 2020. Okay, so this is done. Our main data is initial like data, or those which are actually looking for like not let me just refresh this thing. So we are going to create this thing first. Okay, so that is why. So now let me explain this thing, what are the different things are required. So this is a canvas, the overall thing. Inside the canvas we have a flowable object. Inside the flowable object we have this frame, and inside the frame we have this table. So there are so many things, so we're going to explain each and everything but from the code. Okay, so next thing is that we need to somehow append this thing inside our what is it, like this thing. So before we do that, let me just read from the CSV file. So it will be with io.open. So it should be salary underscore slip underscore CSV dot CSV, then it should be read, and then encoding equals to UTF-8 and F1. Then data, or maybe we can write CSV underscore data equals to F1 dot data, right? And sorry, F1 dot read, I always do it data, and then we just close F1 dot close. Fine, that's it. So our at this point we are actually done with simple CSV reading. Okay, then we can just split something, file underscore data equals to CSV underscore data dot split, and inside that we'll put like this, not this, it will be actually like this, our every line in the CSV came as a list. Okay, element of the list. So this is one element. So every CSV row is actually like converted inside a single element, or every element inside a list. Okay, so that's it. So now the next part will be done. Okay, and I just don't need the first one. I just do like this. Okay, that's it, done. So now we'll be going to create a flowable object, flow underscore obj blank. Okay, and after that we'll create a styles equals to, I'm just thinking it should be get sample style sheet. Okay, done from here. Okay, next thing is going to be we'll be going to create a data for our table. So it should be like this, and it should be like this and like this. Okay, so it should be company address month, company, then it should be address, and after that it should be month. That's it. Now we'll create the table. Okay, our data is ready, our style is ready, everything is ready. Okay, now what I'll do is just create let's create a table style now. So it should be T style, and it should be table style, and inside that we can create something this, then this, then this. Okay, so it should be grid, then it should be 0, 0, -1, -1, then 1, colors dot black. Okay, so that's it, it's done. Now we can create the alignment as well. So let me just copy paste this thing. I need a center alignment. So what I'll do, I just put align and make it kind of center, or maybe just like something like this. It should be center actually. So I'm just thinking it should be center, C and here, right? C and here. That's it. Now let's assign this thing with the table. So it should be T dot set style. First we need to append the table actually. So T equals to table. Inside that we will put data, and we will use column width and column row height. So it should be column width. So column width should be, we have only one column, so let's make it 500 whole, and row height should be row height, and we have 3, so it should be, let's say 20, 20, 20. Okay, and then T dot set style equals to T style. Done, and we will going to append this thing with the flowable object, flow underscore object dot append is going to T. So let's run this thing. It is not going to generate anything, but it should not throw any error. It means whatever we did is perfectly okay. So this part is completed. So our first part is done. So now we're going to create another table, and inside the table we're going to read from the data. Okay, so maybe I can just write from here. Yes, so maybe top 3 row. Okay, then I can write remaining rows from CSV. So now we will see that part now, how to read from the CSV row. Okay, so this is going to be, as I told you, this is going to be a very long video tutorial, maybe more than half an hour, 45, I'm not sure, but just try to watch this thing till the end, keep patience, and try to understand each and everything. And once you complete the video, means once you upload the start writing the code for this second part, which is actually reading from the let's start writing the next part, so which is actually to read from the CSV file. So let me just open the CSV file once more. So I think I have opened the file already, so let me minimize this thing. So this is a CSV file, so it has 5 employees data, and one is header, and every line is separated by a new line character. So why this is important, I will let you know. Okay, for rows in file data. So why file data? File data means this file. So for rows in file underscore data, so I'll explain you why I'm just doing like this. So print rows. Okay, so it is going to it will print each and every row now, see, like this. Okay, so what we'll do now, so now I will split up this rows. So row equals to rows dot split, and it will be split by new line, sorry, not new line, this time separated by comma. Okay, so let's print row now. Okay, so now you will see, so every element will become a list now. So this is row, means every element is one single value, means what is this one? So if you see here, let me just, okay, so employee ID is this one, then PAN is this one, like this way. Okay, so what we'll do now, we'll just try to now add this value to our table or in the PDF. Okay, cool. So before I start, let me just write PDF equals to, PDF means one of the canvas object, canvas dot canvas, then we'll do row 0. Row 0 means our employee ID, then plus, then like this, then underscore payslip dot PDF. This is going to be the file name. Okay, that's it. Okay, so our file name has been generated. Now we will create this one. So PDF dot translate, this is going to be centimeter and centimeter. Okay, then I'm just thinking what else we need. Let's create some variable called let's say data1. Data is here and data1 is here, so data1. So now we need something, some serious analysis now. So it will be like this, and we'll be going to put something like this. So let me open this thing. So let me open from here. So if you go here, so until this point our job is done. Now we have to write all this table. So every table is having 4 columns, 1 2 3 4, right? So we can write over here, so it should be 4 values separated by 4 values here, and it will be like this list, and every list element will be going to have 4 values, means we have 4 columns in our table. So what are those values we'll be going to write now. Okay, so first of all we'll write something like that: row 1, row 2, row 3. We can like this way, or we can directly write here, it depends. Okay, so I believe if I do like this way, then it will be easier to understand, because in the later on maybe those are advanced, they can do like this way, but I'm just creating this tutorial for all sort of students, so I'm just trying to make it very simple. Okay, so row 1 means this one, employee ID XYZ. So row 1 is going to consist of employee ID and employee name. Okay, so what is our employee ID? So let me open this thing. Where is my file? Where is my file? I just forgot. Where is my file? Okay, this is a file. No, this is not the file. Okay, this is not the file. Okay, this is the file. Okay, so employee ID means row 0. Row 0 means this is row, so employee ID is going to be row 0. So what we'll do now, let me open this thing. Employee ID, employee name is first row, and employee ID is the first column, and third column is employee name. Okay, so this is going to be employee ID. Okay, then the value is going to be row 0, then this is going to be employee name. So let me check where is the employee name. Employee ID 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Employee name is row 8. So this is going to be employee underscore name, and this is going to be row 8. Okay, so our first row has been created now. So you can directly write this thing here. Okay, like this thing here, and just because I'm not giving, you don't need to put this thing like this. Okay, or maybe I can write, there is no point of like this. Okay, then I don't need this thing, row 1, because you're already keeping this thing inside a list, so this is a list actually. Okay, now row 2. Okay, so row 2 is also going to be the same thing. We can put this thing. Okay, so you can directly write this thing here, or you can keep this thing in a variable. So I'm just doing a double work. I'm just creating this thing and then putting this thing, but you can directly copy paste this thing and do this thing. But maybe for the first timer or the beginners, this is going to be a complex, so that is why I'm just trying to make this thing simple, so that it will be easier for all of you to understand. Okay, okay, so next thing is next thing, let me check. Next thing is PAN. Okay, next thing is PAN and designation. Okay, PAN and designation. So where is that PAN and designation? So what I'll do, I'll just copy this thing here, it will be easier. I'll just change this thing. Or make it like this, it will be easier. Okay, so PAN and designation. Okay, so PAN will be going to be, let me check what is going to be the PAN. So where is my PAN? 0, 1, PAN is 1, and designation is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Designation is 9, right? Hope this is okay. PAN means 8 and designation is 9, right? Then is probably pay days something. Let me open this thing. Then pay days and total days. Okay, right? Pay days and total days. Let me write this thing here. Pay underscore days. It is going to be total underscore days. Okay, let me check from here. Pay days and total days. Need to calculate this thing properly. 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 is pay days. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 3 and 11. 3 and 11. Okay. So definitely there will be many more rows as well. So what I'll do, I'll just change this thing. Row 4, row 5, row 6, right? So let's put each and everything here. Row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5, row 6. Okay, so let's start from the row 6. Okay, let's see, until payday everything is completed. We'll see from row 4 actually. So row 4 is actually DOG paid leave, DOG and paid leave, right? DOG and paid leave. So row 4 is DOG and this is going to be paid underscore leave. Okay, now let me open my file again. What is DOG, right? DOG means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. DOG is 4. And paid leave, let's check. So paid leave is, if you see here, this is the last column, unpaid leave, and paid leave is from here. So paid leave is -2. Okay, right? DOG paid leave is completed. Now row 5, let me open this thing from current slide. So DOG paid leave is done, then DOB unpaid leave. Okay, DOB and unpaid leave, the next row. So it should be DOB and unpaid leave. Okay, so what is DOB? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unpaid leave is the last one, so it should be -1, right? Okay, let's open this thing now again. So it is done. Until this point is done. Now the main thing, earnings, amount, something. Okay, so this is actually some constant column. We don't need anything, so we'll be going to like earnings amount and deduction amount, so like this. Okay, so it should be earnings amount deductions. Okay, until this point row 6 everything is okay. So what we'll do, we'll see what else is pending. Means here also we need few more. Row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The total is actually kind of composite row. So we are actually doing getting some value by doing adding this thing. So I don't need this row value from CSV, but definitely we need this thing. So how many rows we need still? 1 row, 2 row, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more rows are pending. So what I'll do, let me copy paste this thing again from here, the whole thing. Okay, so make it 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So let me write this thing. Row 7, row 8, row 9, row 10, row 11, and row 12. Okay, so we'll change the value from here now. So until this point it is copy pasted, so we'll change the value from row 7. So let's see what is the row 7 value. Okay, so row 7 is basic, professional tax, basic, and row 8 is HRA, PF. Basic and professional tax, HRA and PF. Okay, so let me first write down this thing. It should be basic, HRA, basic professional tax, HRA, and PF, I believe. Basic, HRA, PF, then medical allowance, and medical allowance, retention deduction, transport TDS. Okay, so let's complete this thing. Medical allowance, so medical allowance, medical allowance, retention, deduction, transport TDS. Okay, completed. Then transport TDS, medical allowance, transport TDS, then only one-sided education, uniform, special, education, uniform, special. Okay, education, uniform, special. Okay, so let's write this thing. It should be education, uniform underscore allowance, and education is going to be, nothing will be there. It should be like this. Here also like this. Now some value will be there, but I don't know what value will be there, but this will be like this. Row 13, row 14, row 13 like this, row 14 like this. It should be special allowance, SPECI, special allowance, like this, and row 14 will be total, this, then deductions, something. Okay, so all completed. Now we are going to fill out the value. So we need to put something like that. Row 13, row 13. Okay, so now we are going to fill out this thing from here. Row 6, earning, row 7. So what is basic and what is professional tax? We'll see it now. What is basic, what is professional tax? So 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 is basic, 7 is HRA. Basic is 6. Where is basic? It will be 6. HRA is 7. Okay, professional tax 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Professional tax is 12. And HRA, then PF. Professional tax is 12. PF is after professional tax, so that is 13. Okay, then we have medical allowance. Medical allowance is 13 here, 14, 15. TDS is 14, medical allowance is 15. Medical allowance is going to be 15, and TDS is kind of 14, right? And retention deduction is after medical allowance, it is going to be 16. And transport, retention after retention deduction, so transport will be 17, right? Okay, then education is after transport, so transport is 17, education is 18. Uniform is going to be uniform is after education is 18, then uniform is 19. So row 19, special allowance is 20. Okay, so that's it. So now I will put this total and deduction thing over here. Okay, so total means if you open here, what is total, what is this? So total means this is very interesting. So total means summation of until this point, and deduction means this one. So summation means basic, HRA, medical allowance, transport, education, uniform, special allowance. We have to combine this thing. Okay, so let me create two variable here. Okay, so it should be created here. Total Okay, so what is going to be the total? So it should be basic, HRA, all this thing. Okay, so let's write down this thing, what is total. Okay, so total will be basic. So first of all it should be I'm just thinking everything will be int. Okay, so it should be basic. What is basic? Basic is row 6, right? Row 6. Then we need to add HRA, right? It should be int row 7, right? HRA is 7, right? Then we have medical. What is medical? Mediclaim. We need 15 mediclaim, right? We need education, we need uniform, we need special. So we need 15, we need 17, we need 18, 19, 20. 15, 18, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so that's it. So just copy this thing and it should be like this. So it should be 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 19, and just plus and int and row 20. That's it. So all our like total earnings has been calculated, right? So it should be 6, 7, 18, 15, 19, 20, 17, right? So what I'll do, I will just change the variable with total. So deduction is also going to be the like summation of this 4 deduction: professional tax, PF, retention deduction, TDS, right? So professional tax, PF, so we'll need to get this value. So what I'll do, I'll just create one more variable with the name of what do you say, like deduction. It should be int row. So what are the things we need to? So it should be professional tax, then PF. Professional tax is 12, PF is 13, TDS is 14, 12, 13, 14, 12, 13, 16, 14, 12, 13, 16, 14. That's it. So we need to add this 4 things. I believe you guys understand, right? So y deduction would be 12, 13, 16, 14, right? So probably where is the deduction thing is there. So maybe we can just, it should be 12, 13, okay, 14, 16. Why? 12 is professional tax, 13 is PF, 14 is TDS, and 16 is retention. So once this is done, we need to change this thing and we need to deduction. So our main table data is ready now. Until this point everything is ready. Okay, so until this point, if I open here and let me, so up to this point everything is done. Now you need to generate this part. Okay, so how to do this part, that is also going to be very interesting. But before we do this thing, let me just create the table now, like whatever is whatever we completed till now, let's focus on this thing and try to generate something, okay, with this thing. Let's see. Okay, so I'm just thinking how to do that now. Let's create the table first. Okay, so T1 equals to table. Inside that there will be data 1 and it should be call width. So I need the column widths, right? So we have 4 columns, so it should be 100, 175. We need to use 500 complete. Why 500? For single things, for single thing, like single columns, like here when we have a single column, we give fold width is 500. So that is why I just want to make it uniform. So that is why I'm just creating like this. Okay, then it should be row height. So how many rows we have? We have 1 to 14, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. So we need to put 20 20 20 like this way for all, right? We'll be going to keep like this 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. Maybe we can write again, copy 12 13 14 is completed. So all done, all our job done. T1 is completed, table data is ready. Now we are going to create some sort of styling element now, because style is definitely important for our case. So let's create some sort of style, or else it will be it is not actually going to help you if you don't create some sort of style. Okay, so let me create some style now. I'm thinking what are the things we can put in style. Ready. Okay, so first add this thing, flow object dot append equals to T1. Okay, then we will create a style actually, T style equals to table style, like this, and like this. Okay, so inside that we'll put our styling elements. So first of all, we'll put some grid actually, grid, and it should be 0, 0, -1, -1, 1, colors dot black actually. Okay, done. So we'll use, first thing is done, we'll use the second thing now. Second thing, what style element we can give? We can keep it alignment is center. So what I'll do, I'll just copy this thing from here. Okay, maybe next thing we can give font size. So it should be font size 0 -1, and maybe we can give font size is 8, right? Then background, we'll give some sort of background, and probably we can use some font size. So we don't need any background as of now, but for this thing we need background. Means maybe this thing, earning amount deduction. So that's the headline. So for that thing we definitely need a what is that, something. So it should be background, so it should be let me open this thing. It should be it will start from I'm just thinking it will be start from 0 to 5. Why 5? So 0 1 2 3 4 5, 0 to 5, and here it will be -1, definitely -1, and -9. Why -9? This is -1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, -1 -9. Okay, so it should be 0 to 5, -1, -9, and it should be something colors dot maybe bisque yellow. Okay, and let's create some font size as well here for this thing. So maybe I can just change this thing here. It is 0 to 5, -1 to -9, and maybe font color I can just increase the font size. Maybe I can give something around 12, and 12 is fine. Then t1 dot set style equals to t style. Okay, then we can create a frame actually, and inside the frame we can easily add this thing. So it will come if we do this thing. So let's do this thing. Let's create a frame equals to, so it should be 40, 300, 500. Yes, this is my first frame, so I think I should do this thing in this way. So hopefully this should work actually. Just thinking. Okay, so let me create this frame now. So it should be 450. I just calculating, guys. What I'm just doing, 450 means I'm just giving this height and it should be inside, so it should be show boundary 1. So frame 1 dot add from list, so it should be flow object, and in our case it will be PDF. And once this is done, we'll just write PDF dot save. So what will happen, it will create until this part, until total earning. So the next this line and this line will not be there. So let me check if I am if I did everything correctly. So let's execute this one. So it's terminated. Maybe some of the file will be generated. Right now no file. So let me refresh this thing. Yes, if you see, we got some file. Okay, not sure why this is not opening. Maybe it will open from here. So let me go to GitHub, Reportlab Python, and if you see here, I got something PDF here. So let me open. So see, I got this thing, total salary, deduction, everything is here, but this part is still missing. So this is strange actually. So this part is missing, and why this is not coming, that is also some sort of like this thing. Actually we are not able to generate this thing, so probably I did some mistake. So let me just rerun this thing once more like this. So no error actually. Name frame is not defined. Okay, so okay, I just create extra line. So let me run this thing again. So no error. So if you see here, it is generating this part, but it is not able to generate the top part. So that is the problem actually. So let me check. We create this thing. Okay, actually I did a mistake. So I put this thing outside of the loop, so this thing also will be inside the loop actually. Okay, so let me, okay, so let's run this thing again. We didn't get any error. Okay, so this our thing is ready, but we need to change something like this font and everything. So we'll do that. So there was some minor error. So now what we'll do, we'll change this thing. So probably it should be like we need to change the font actually, nothing else. Greet. I don't think we need actually something like this. So the font size will be there, so we can change font size, and all font will be of 8. Let's run this thing again. Okay, no error. So this looks okay now, everything is fine. So all correct. So I want to change this thing. Okay, so let's do something. We'll make it a bit bigger, and we'll make it kind of what do you say, a different color. So let me change this thing. It should be 0 to 5, means y5. So it should be it will start from here. So 0 1 0 1 2 3 4 5, from here 0 to 5, and from here -1 -2 -3 -4 -5 -6 -7 -8 -9. So -1 -9. So it should be -1 -9. It should be 12, and we'll put some background as well here. So let's put some background, and it should be -9. It should be 5, and here this should be colors dot green, or maybe yellow. I'm not sure whether this will look good or not, but let's try. Terminated, it means okay. So fine, right? So now until this point everything is okay, or this thing is working. Now I need to put something like net, and like this one. If I open this thing, net pay and inwards, so we would like to do that. So for that probably we need to create one more frame here, and we'll put this thing. Okay, so this is also going to be very interesting, so we'll do it now. Okay. Sorry. So let's create one more frame and to text. So what we'll do, let me here. Okay, so let's create two variable. One is text1, one is text2. Okay, so first create one variable, net underscore pay. So net underscore pay will be total minus deduction. So it should be total minus deductions. Okay, so this will be net pay. Okay, and we need to put in words as well. So for putting it words, we need to import some special library. So that is called, I didn't remember the library, but I use it. So it should be something called what to num or something like that. So I just forget, it should be num to words. Okay, so you have to install using pip installer. So num to words, import num to words. So what should be here, what should be num to words, and we'll put net pay. Language will be, in our case this will be English, and we'll put something like, let's say lang is going to be in, and ordinal probably is going to be currency. Done. Okay, so what we'll do now, we'll create two paragraphs, and if each and every paragraph is going to hold some value. Okay, so now the main part will be going to create two paragraph, and inside the paragraph there should be some value. Okay, so let's create the first text one, and this is going to be like kind of For that I need to use paragraph. Okay, so it should be paragraph, and inside that probably I can write something similar, total underscore net pay. Okay, so total net pay is going to be like this, and after that this, and this should be string, and we'll put this variable net pay, and we'll put INR. Okay, like this. So one thing is completed. So why I'm doing this thing, I'm trying to write this one, total net pay, this part, then I'm going to write this part. Okay, so now let's write something called text2, and text3 will be something else. Okay, so text2 is this one. Let's write text2. So I forgot to put one more variable. So styles equals to it should be normal style, right? Styles dot should be normal, and here also normal. Okay, so text2 will be something different. So in words should be words. Okay, done. So now we are going to add this thing to our flowable object. Okay, so for that let's create one more. I'm just thinking, shall I create one more frame? Maybe we can create one more frame, so that will be really useful. So let's create one more frame. So it should be frame 2, and this is going to be, let me just copy paste this thing, it will be a bit below. So frame, and it should be 40. I'm just thinking, let's make it 300. Okay, 500 will be there, and maybe I'm just thinking how big this will be. Maybe I'm just thinking text1, text2, everything is fine. I don't think so it is required. No, I don't think it is required. I don't think so frame is required at this moment. So actually I did a mistake. So I think only this thing is going to work. So what I'll do, FlowObject.append this one, I need to put this thing after this thing. So just thinking, let me just cut this thing here. Okay, I will here. Okay, not here. Okay, after this thing I will put this thing here. Okay, not frame 2. Okay, right, and we are going to flow obj.append equals to text1. Here we are going to append text2 as well. Okay, so we are going to just put this thing, that's it. So if we are if there is no error, I think all this part will be completed without this signature. So let's execute this thing now. Okay, so let's execute. Okay, got some error. So what is happening? Module object is not callable. Which object is not callable? I don't know. Total. Okay, it will be caps P. I'm not sure why this is not coming. Okay, so let's run this thing. Oh, why this is saying paragraph is not defined? Cause I didn't put this thing properly. Okay, hopefully this will work now. Why it is saying styles equals to this unexpected argument? I'm not sure. I did a mistake. It should be style. Okay, fine. Completed. Let's see this thing now. Okay, see, total net pay this inwards 42,088 INR. Okay, right. So you can change this thing. You can put some sort of spacer to make this thing a bit below, but in our case this is not required. Okay, I just trying to give you guys some sort of very basic idea how you can achieve this thing. Now here I want to create some sort of, what do you say, like some sort of signature and other stuff. Okay, so let's do this thing, but I didn't understand one more thing. This is 500 and this is 530, so probably let's try to run this thing with 450. Let's see what is happening now. Yes, this should work, right? Okay, so now we'll try to put the signature over here. Okay, so that is the next part. So let's do this thing now. So let's create one more text. Probably that will be text 3 or text. I'm just thinking what could be that thing. We need to create 2 frame actually. Frame 2 will be going to have this thing. What do you say? Like I'm just thinking what shall I put in frame 2. Frame 2 is going to be text 2 will be going to put some another text. So text 3 will be there. So let's put something from here. Let's take something from here. Sorry. Hopefully this is not COVID-19. Okay, so I'll put some signature. Okay, like this. So signature is done. Then we'll create a flow object 1 like this. Okay, then flow obj 1 dot append is going to be text 3. Then we'll create a frame 2 because I need to put this thing, what do you say, this frame. So frame 2 is going to be same thing, but let's change something here. So it should be 40, then it should be I'm just thinking what should we put. So I'm just thinking maybe 300 is the best option. 300, then 500, then probably 60, and after that frame 2 dot add from list. Here we can write flow object 1 and PDF. So guys, just because I'm writing the code, I'm not able to concentrate on like continuous talking, so just forgive me for that, but it is quite difficult to concentrate on 2 things together while doing coding. Okay, so maybe let's run this thing one more time. It's executed, so let's check. Okay, the signature part is not coming. This is strange. But it seems something completely messed up over here. I don't know if signature is actually came here. I don't know what is that. Why it came in that point, I don't know. That is strange for me as well. I don't know. I don't know why this is actually happening like this. It should not be like this. Just thinking. Frame 2 is should not be there actually. It should be, if it is from 500 here, it should be also from 500 actually. It is not 50. This is maybe maybe 100 and 60. Let's run this thing now. Why this is at the top, I don't know. I am expecting this to be here, but actually it is placed on here. This is strange. 40. Oh, actually I put this thing in 500. It should be on 50 here. Okay. Okay, let's run this thing. So it should be this side, but I want this side. So now what will happen? I need to make this thing kind of 340. Now let's run this thing. Cool. I can put this thing a bit this side. So it should be 440. Perfect. Okay, so until this point everything is okay. Now the last thing is pending, and that was this thing. Okay, we'll do it now. So something I'll just I'll write some random text actually. Okay, this is a computer generated text, blah blah. Okay, so it should be created here. Okay, like this. So I'm just thinking how to do it. Maybe I can get some more space. Let's see. Is it? Am I getting the actual space? I'm not sure. Let's delete each and everything from here. We'll see. Move to bin. Okay, so let's execute this thing. Executed. So new file created. Okay, so I'll try to put this thing here. So it should be also from the same position, 160. So let's run this thing. Fine. So now I can easily put something over here. Okay, so I'll create one more frame and one more text. So let's run this thing. Okay, so as I told you guys, this is going to be a very lengthy tutorial, so now you understand why I said that. So it should be text for something, and we'll write something. This is computer generated document, hence no physical signature required for verification. Please reach out to the HR for more information, something blah blah thing is done. So let's create one more frame. So it should be frame 3 equals to, let me create something. So it should be from here, it should be 50 or maybe 40. From bottom it should be 30. Okay, so it should be 560. Okay, and let's create one more flowable object. So obj2 like blank. Okay, then flow, only 2 or 3 lines are line is pending now. obj2 dot append is going to be text 4, and after that frame 3 dot add from list is going to be flowable object 2 and PDF. So hopefully this is the end of this coding now. Okay, no error, thank God. Done and done. Okay, so this is the expected output which we are trying to generate, and we got this thing. So this is more or less real-time generated PDF or payslip. So you can understand now how easy this thing to develop. Only thing is that when you are writing this big code, probably will lost in between to keep track of this rows and columns. Okay, so that is why it is always advisable to use some sort of object-oriented programming concept, so that will be easier. But just because I'm only not only targeting the advanced or like intermediate students, I'm targeting everyone, so I'm not focusing with the like some advanced Python topics. So I'm just giving you the technique, and you can afterwards easily apply your like method or thought process to make it more advanced, make it more like user-friendly, maintainable code. Okay, so this is just for understanding how you can use Python and Reportlab to create your like some sort of meaningful code. So if you know Reportlab, it doesn't mean that you know something. You have to understand where if actually you are going to apply your knowledge, right? So a lot of things. So we use canvas, we use frame, we use paragraph, we use platypus, we use frame. So many things we have learned till now, and in this tutorial we have seen how we can easily integrate all this thing to create something meaningful. So now my question is that just take it as an homework. If you are not able to do, I'll do it, but not immediately, maybe after 1 month. So we'll create an application, kind of HR application, where you can generate your payslip real time. Maybe you can use Flask or Django. Okay, so maybe I will upload the code, and also we'll try to upload the PDF as well as a sample. Okay, so you guys can easily able to understand what actually we are trying to do. Okay, so that's it, guys. Definitely it's a very long tutorial. Thanks for your like patience, thanks for bearing me. There was multiple errors I actually commit, but you know, this is normal. Like this is normal. When you are writing code, you are bound to do some mistake, and from the mistakes actually we'll learn. Okay, so no more talking, I'll immediately close the video now. But before I close this thing, guys, please let me know, have some sort of feedback, how you are enjoying this series. This is also very long series. This is tutorial number 61, or all are like kind of meaningful videos, and I created all the videos on you guys request only. Okay, so please let me know some sort of feedback. If you want us to improve something, or if you want us to improve some other use case, I'll try to do this thing, but please let us know, have some sort of feedback. Okay, so that's it. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, and have a nice day.